you know, when you say, do you speak? But then there are people who can say, hello, how are you in 5 languages. Does that qualify as speaking? In the end, because the term is so vague, I think that if you have, I would call it A2 on the European framework, you can say you speak the language, even though you don't speak it very well.
Right.
If you want to say, I would say it this way, you say A2, you can say I speak the language. B2, you can say you're fluent, even though you're full of mistakes. And then once you're into C, you can say I'm very fluent, or I speak it well.
Right. So what does fluency mean for you? That's another interesting question. So B2, what does it mean for? Okay, it's a label, right? But what does it mean in concrete terms? Like what?
Okay.
In terms of skills.
If I think of all the people that I have dealt with in English, okay, who operate quite comfortably in English, whether they be Japanese, German, Swedish, and they always make the same mistakes. Like you know, the Swedish, they always say, because det är många, you know, folk i Stockholm. So it is many people in Stockholm. Mm-hmm. They say that. That's what they say in English, because that's what they say in Swedish. So that's a mistake. Or the German will always say, I have been living in Canada since many years.
Right.
Well, right, that's what they always say. So they make a lot of these very fundamental mistakes that come from their own native language. They haven't been able to get away from those habits, but they're still fluent. So speaking with mistakes is fine. Speaking French without the subjunctive is fine. Fluent to me is you understand. Comprehension is the key. You understand fundamentally everything people say at you. You might have trouble in a movie, like if you're not in the situation. But if you're in the situation with people, you understand what's being said. You speak, but you're searching for words sometimes, and you make mistakes. That's fluent. That's not very fluent or speaking very well. If you're going to say you speak very well, you have to make few mistakes. Like I think I speak French very well because I make few mistakes. It's not that I make no mistakes, but I make few mistakes.